Hey folks, this is Keough with a new training video for you, and in this video you're going to see my 3x10 or 10x3 day. I have it listed here as 260 times 3 times 10. That's 260 for a set of 3 over the course of 10 sets. I'm going to do 10 sets with 260 for 3. Bench press, this is my last bench press session of this first week. It's traditionally been the hardest one for me when I run Small of Junior, so I tried to take it very seriously coming in. I've been nursing a left shoulder that's really been bothering me, and to be honest, after the first set, it really started bothering me. I felt great actually warming up. Everything was moving very well, and I felt like things were really starting to click with my bench. But the problem was I just wasn't able to exert the amount of force on my benches as I wanted to because I was so concerned with trying to protect my shoulder. That was really the focus for the session. The focus was trying to take as little damage as possible, and I felt like I was pretty successful with it. You know, I spent a lot of time working on it in between my sets, and honestly, it felt worse after the first set than it did after the 10th set. You will see here that I moved my grip in about an inch on each side, so 2 inches total for 5 sets. After I did the first set, I played around with the bar for a little bit, and I just kind of realized, you know, if I move my hands in a little bit, and I try and sustain that for as long as I think I can, within reason, I think my shoulder will take a little bit less abuse. So this isn't the strongest grip for me, this is a weaker grip, but I decided that it would be better for me to bring my hands in a little bit and to focus on not letting that left side dip. And so that was really the goal here. I had a spotter, Grant, who watched my bar and told me if it was dipping, and I just really tried to make sure, again, that I was doing as little damage to my shoulder as possible. It's kind of hard on a high-volume program like this to determine the line between what is acceptable and what is an acceptable overuse ache and pain and what is a serious warning sign. And this is something that I've always struggled with every time that I've run this. I just, you know, it's hard for me to, after the first set, it felt kind of lousy. And it's hard for me to know whether or not I should gut it out or whether I should just call it a day and do something a little bit less taxing between now and the meet. And I chose to do it, and on this day it worked out because it didn't get worse. The condition didn't degenerate at all. It just feels like a little strain that's bothering me when I bench. And I was able to do all 10 sets, and I was able to do them. They weren't the fastest sets in the world. They weren't the cleanest sets in the world, but I was able to do them all pretty well. You know, I didn't really struggle through any of them. And so hindsight's always 20/20, and on this day it worked out fine. But it's always hard for me to tell the difference between, again, something that's acceptably sore on a training like this, because no matter what you do, something is probably going to be hurting if you're training at a high frequency and a high volume for a long enough period of time. If you want to see your numbers increase due to high frequency, high volume training, eventually your body's going to get a little beat up from it. And so I chose to stick it out, and my plan is, unless something really falls off, I'm just going to stick this out. So unless it really goes badly, I'm just going to keep forging ahead. And, you know, this was one of those sessions where after the first set, I didn't think I was going to make it through all 10 reps, but, you know, I want to finish the program out, and I want to see my bench increase, and I have to push it past a comfortable level in order to see that happen. So training's going well. I trained twice before this day. I had 2 sessions, so I was tired, but I made it. Keep checking in. More videos for you very soon.